Hey, welcome back to another edition of Babyface Brew Review. My name's Alex. I'll be walking you guys and gals through this review for the next few moments here today. Got a really interesting beer. This is a brand new actual spring offering from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, Chico, California, and Mills River, North Carolina. Today we're looking at their double IPA called Hop Bullet. This one's pretty interesting because they're using 5 different hop varieties along with 5 different malts, and they're also using lupulin powder, I believe Magnum lupulin powder, in this beer. So really cool stuff, kind of drive up that hop characteristic, little hop resin notes as well. Really intrigued to see how this is. Have not had this before. Getting into the specs of the beer, clocks in at 8% alcohol by volume, 60 IBUs. From the accolades of this beer, we're going to Beer Advocate. They're giving it 4 out of 5, which puts it in that exceptional category by the new Beer Advocate rating. And then from Untapped, you're looking at 3.83 out of 5 caps from about, I think, 7,000 ratings or so. So some pretty good stuff there, some pretty solid stuff. This beer was about $8.99 for the 6-pack, which isn't bad at all for 8% beer, excuse me. Bottling date on here is 12/13/17, just over a month old. It's been sitting in my fridge for about a week or so now, so could have been drinking fresher, but regardless, still relatively fresh. Sierra Nevada has a pretty good shelf life on a lot of their beers. Really quickly, the hop varieties in this beer, they're utilizing Magnum for bittering hops, and then in the finishing hops, they're utilizing Centennial, Cascade, Chinook, and Crystal. So some cool stuff in regards to that, and they're also using Magnum again in the finishing hops. From the malt base, we're looking at 2-row acidulated malt. They're using chocolate malt. They're also using dextrin and I believe wheat as well. So good stuff. Other than that, let's crack the cap on the Hop Bullet IPA from Sierra Nevada, double IPA, and see what's going on. Sierra Nevada's been doing some cool stuff too. If you check out my review from the last Sierra Nevada beer, which was their hazy little thing, I enjoyed that thoroughly. They're really starting to kind of catch up with the trends of New England style and kind of wavering from some of their traditional stuff, but they still, kind of stand tall and proud with what they've accomplished, and rightly so. This is pouring beautiful, kind of a golden, brassy color, some moderate clarity in the glass here. Amazing looking white frothy head, very tightly compact bubbles, about a finger and a half worth of this beautiful white frothy head. Really nice. Some light bubbles just kind of, ever so slowly rising up from the bottom there, mild carbonation, but really nice looking beer in the glass. And I can already smell it from back here. It's got a nice aroma, so let's get into that right now. Wow, really brightly hopped here. Kind of a soft citrus profile. Get a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of orange, some tangerine. There's almost like this hop resin, kind of vegetal freshness to this. A little bit of pine in there. Maybe a little like graham crackery, sweet, bready, sweet malt. Yeah, piney. Yeah, this is really nice. Really nice smelling stuff. Okay, so some nice glass lacing as well, kind of clinging to the side of the glass there. No alcohol in the aroma at all. Well, with all that said, cheers, pros, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's dive into the Hop Bullet from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Yeah, that's nice. I think it's a little more aromatic than translating into the taste. Really nice glass lacing, clean to the size you can see there. But up front, I get kind of this soft, like almost classic Sierra Nevada profile. There's some grapefruit, some orange notes, and then I get a little bit of kind of this bready sweetness to it as well, rounding out some of that aggressive hop bitterness. Just some of the aggressive hops up front, excuse me. And then as we transcend into the back end, it's very interesting. I kind of get this like mango, tangerine, almost like white winey characteristic as well, mandarin sweetness. It's really interesting. Yeah, there's a little bit of this like kind of almost not tropical fruit, but you get a little bit of mango, like mandarin, and then you get this white winey characteristic, and then you get a little bit of the piney resin quality at the end there, and then it finishes with like the citrusy bitterness. It's very, very interesting, almost kind of peppery too. It's kind of spicy, and I think that might be coming from that white wine characteristic that's coming out. Yeah, it's almost like you get that. It's like a mandarina hop kind of like profile, but that's not in here. I mean, I don't know what Magnum's profile is. I'd have to double check. But yeah, it's really, really interesting. Finishes nice and dry. It's not sweet at all. Nice stuff. Getting into the feel of it, it's kind of a medium mouth feel. It holds up to a double IPA. It's not watery by any means. Nice, mild, soft carbonation. There is a little bit of a resinous tone to this beer, kind of clinging to the tongue. Very, very drinkable, very, very smooth, I think, as well. 8% alcohol is hidden very well in this beer. You don't get any of that. It's a nice, complex, balanced beer. It's got a very interesting, complexity to it in terms, of how it drinks on the palate. It kind of reminds me of like an Alpine beer, almost like like their windows up, I think, kind of resiny. There's a little sweetness to it, but it's dry, aggressive citrus profile. Really, really nice. I think as for grade, I'd go 89 out of 100, 88. Yeah, we'll go 88. 88. It's a B plus beer. I think it's definitely one you should go out and try. Very quality artisan brew from Sierra Nevada. You always get quality and consistency from them. It's not going to blow your socks off, but it's definitely a solid beer. At 8%, it's you get good bang for your buck for $8.99. So with all that said and considered, 88 for me, but that's not what matters. What matters you guys and gals think. So you can let me know in the comment section down below what you thought. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let's go back and forth on the jargon here. What beer should I review next? What beers are you guys drinking? What beers do I have that you'd like to trade for me that you have that I don't have? So let me know. And thanks again to each and every one of you. I'm going to keep uploading as many videos as I can here. Got some cool beers that have come out that I need to share with you guys. So until next time, thanks so much. Cheers, bros. We'll see y'all again on Babyface Brew Review.